back to my channel. My name is Ella and this channel is all things budgeting, planning, all of that. So if there is something you'd like, make sure to subscribe. So as you can tell by the title, today we are going to be setting up my February budget using my new budget sheets. And look at my nails. I love them. But yeah, so these sheets are available on my Etsy right now as a digital download. And I'm hoping really soon that they are going to be up on my shop as physical products as well. So yeah, this video is going to be a bit of a different one because obviously I'm going to be doing my February budget, setting up the calendar. I also am going to be answering some questions that you guys left on a video ages ago, and announcing the giveaway winners for my 500 subscribers. And you're probably thinking, Ella, you're on 1,500. I know. I know, it's insane. I will be doing another giveaway, obviously. I'm gonna link it to my Etsy shop, so you guys have a bit more of choice of what you want. I think that's my plan anyway. But yeah, so the winners of the giveaway, so the first winner is, I will insert it on the screen now, Emily, and she has the choice to choose out of the two, whichever one she wants. And then it's Rufus 1531, again it'll be on the screen, has the remaining prize. So if that is you, congrats. And if you can please send me a message on Instagram, it's my Instagram, and yeah, just provide me with one, Emily, which one you want and your address, and I will send them out to you as soon as possible. So yeah, that is really exciting. So I'm just going to start with the budget and then we will go through the questions. I just kind of wanted this video to be a bit more in detail because a lot of the questions were just like, oh, like how do I get started and things like that. So every month I use a monthly calendar. I use this to track expenses. You could use this to track bills, things like that. I have a key section and goals. I also use a sinking funds tracker monthly. Again, this is on my Etsy, and that's just a really good visual tracker to see how well you are doing and some motivation. And then this is my monthly budget. Oh, my macrame. Yeah, so this is my monthly budget. So, you know, a lot of questions are like, where do you start? And personally, I would start by creating a budget. So that way you know how much money you have each month, and how much money you can put towards savings and things like that. And I think it's also just good to point out that, you know, you might set aside like £100 for petrol for a month and actually that not work for you. And even now I'm still changing things because sometimes things don't work for you. Everyone's is going to be different, you know. Some people drive really far to work, some people don't, and it's just bits like that. So I think don't be too intimidated. Write down a budget, write down all of your bills and everything, anything you know you need to pay for. And then I would next move on to like your cash envelopes, which is like your day-to-day living, and then you can go on to like sinking funds and savings. So yeah, so month of February, my income, which is my full-time job, and a lot of you guys asked what my full-time job is. So it is very difficult to explain. I'm not going to go into loads of details, but I work for the council within social services. So I am working with people who have left care, and asylum seekers. So yeah, I think that, I don't want to, you know, say my role or anything, but yeah, so this month I have been paid £1,913.55. So if you guys have been watching my monthly budgets for a while, that is a bit less, and that is because, so that is my base salary, and usually it goes over 2,000 because of my expenses. I get 45p back for my mileage, so each mile, I don't know, yeah. And yeah, I just basically, my manager went on maternity and my interim manager hasn't been able to approve it. So yeah, I've actually got December and January to claim for now. So when that does come, that will be a nice amount. I'm just going to put Etsy here because I will have an Etsy payout this month. You guys have supported me so much with my digital downloads. It's amazing. So I will leave that blank for now, but I do want to keep track of that, and I am just going to use my budget with just my full-time income, if that makes sense. So yeah, bills, we have car payment. So another questions were just about like my future goals, my financial goals, you know, like long term. I mean, I did actually want to speak on this a bit more because I have been thinking so basically for my job, obviously I believe, you know, for 21 and to be on £30,000 is really amazing. I'm so happy with that. Don't get me wrong, like my job is very stressful, and yeah, I do work really hard, but I do think for my age, like, I'm really proud of myself. But yeah, so obviously that at my age is quite a lot. And before that I was doing a policing degree apprentice that wasn't for me, and you know, I'm glad I've done it because that's what got me the experience to get this job, and that's why I'm in it so young. But yeah, I've kind of been thinking about like my future and progression within my role. I know I definitely want to stay in like social services, but I'm thinking to maybe do a workplace social worker degree. Not so much because I want to be a social worker, but just the roots that then creates. You know, there's so many different things, and definitely looking ahead of my future, I want to progress to management or things like that, but also I want to be able to switch it up every few years and not get bored of it. But yeah, that is playing on my mind because obviously that will mean a bit of a pay cut because they'll be paying for my university and things like that, so I won't be in student loan. But yeah, it's just something I'm thinking about. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it's just a hard one because where I'm on that money now, it's really difficult to take a pay cut, because a lot of the other jobs are a lot less. But then I do think, like, I'm 21, I should do it now that luckily I'm privileged enough to be at home, not paying much, and I don't really have many responsibilities. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, or if you've ever done like the same thing. But that is kind of like my career goal. Like, I obviously do want to progress and get quite high up, to be fair. Yeah, car insurance is £133 this month. It's a bit up because I had to put my mileage up, but that's actually my last payment until I need to pay for it, and as you guys know, we will be doing that annually. Rent is 150. My car payment is still 342. My phone bill is £56.09. iTunes is £2.49. Netflix is £19.99. Shopify, I am budgeting £6. I've put that on pause because I'm in the process of getting all my candle business over onto my Etsy. Debit card is £2, and I am paying for Canva monthly now is £10.99. I do want to pay it annually, but I just haven't committed yet. So these are my bills. If my calculations are correct, I've just wrote it wrong. Should be 600. Oh, so ugly. 700. No, what? £671 and 80p. And I have just, I don't know if you can see it, they're very faint. It's just checklist of if it's been paid, because that way you can keep track of it. I'm just going to put credit card, and that is £50. I am just like doing through my bank, and what I'm actually going to do here is my debt snowball, and that is getting £60 this month. So that I'm actually just going to leave the total on that because I may put more towards debt with my Etsy income, most likely. So yeah, cash envelopes, I'm just going to write them out, and I will answer another question, which is, can I show my guinea pigs? Yes, I will insert a picture now. Ozzy is the ginger one, Oreo is the black and white one because he looks like an Oreo, the biscuit. But yeah, I put that up. And yeah, and then the next one is just like, why did I start, how did I get into it, like cash stuffing and things like that. And why I've, decided to do it. And I have actually been watching cash stuffing since I was about 16, 17 years old, I want to say. So yeah, a very long time. About 5 years, I think, is it? My maths might be completely wrong. Yeah, it's like 5 years really. Yeah, I've always really enjoyed it. I've always been interested in obviously like saving my money because I worked quite a lot actually. I have been working since I was like 14, 15. Obviously like just in a cafe at the weekends, and then I would work all weekend, save my money, go shopping, and yeah, and then obviously at college, I was at college for 3 days. I actually did forensic science and criminal investigation at college. If you were interested, I think it's nice to like get to know me, but yeah, I did that at college, and that was only 3 days a week. So I was working and I was using cash. Obviously I paid for all my so my phone stopped recording because it said the storage was full. Bollocks, but okay. So yeah, missed me answering some questions, which is a shame because I was so chatty. And I've just been like basically chatting to myself, but I don't know exactly where I got to. But I will just share with you. I think I did share my credit cards, £50, debt snowballs, £60, that's the envelope. Sinking funds, I wrote them all down. And then I also shared house deposit. The question was my goal to buy a house and how much I'm putting away monthly, how much do I want to save in total. And I'm not actually putting that type of pressure on myself. Obviously for you it might be different, but I'm not making any like set goals each month or things like that. So it's as much as I can, and obviously I want to max out the LISA, which is £4,000 each tax year, so that you get the full £1,000 government bonus. And for my lifetime ISA and my stocks and shares ISA, I use Moneybox. House deposit is getting £250, vacation £40, emergency fund £30, car tax £30, and that will be fully funded, ready to pay for the 1st of February. Car insurance £50, phone bill £30, Pilates £10, car payment, car maintenance isn't getting anything this month. And then yeah, Ella is getting £20, beauty is getting £20, fun is getting £20, gifts is getting £20, Aussie Oreo, oh no, health is getting £20, sorry, Aussie Oreo nothing, YouTube £20, and business £30. And another question was just about like the best categories to start, and I think what it is so specific to you and whatever category is going to suit you and your budget. But obviously I would suggest things that you pay for annually, like Christmas, car insurance and things like that, just to save up ready for it. An emergency fund and debt, and yeah, it's really hard to kind of explain. But yeah, and I just wanted to go back to the house deposit because one of the questions was one thing that you're looking forward to when you move out. Definitely decorating is like up there. My Pinterest boards are there already. And yeah, when that happens, like, I will definitely share that whole process with you guys, because I think that'd be really cool. But yeah, and then someone also said, like, do I actually prefer the cash method over using my card? And I actually do, because it's so much easier to track where your money is going, and you definitely do save up more. I'm so annoyed, guys, that it went, because I really don't know what questions I've answered and what I haven't. It's all over the place. Savings challenges. So my saving challenges is £2.90. So the 2022 challenge, that is getting £220. The 20 times 22 is just getting £20. And then Christmas is also getting £20. And the 52 week is getting £30. So I've already kind of like worked all that out, and that is £2.90. So obviously I will come back with you guys when I get my Etsy income for the month. But yeah, so sorry if I missed your questions out. I'm just going to leave it now, because I don't want to repeat myself, and I really don't know what I've done and what I haven't. So yeah, so Monday was the 24th, so I'm just going to set this out for myself. And you know, the good thing with this is that you guys will be, you know, if you do get the digital download, you can use it as many times as you want and just keep printing it off, which I think is a nice inexpensive way. I'm so disheartened that it stopped recording. I honestly could cry. Oh, it's so annoying. I always see it happen to other people, and I really do feel your pain now. Hadn't happened to me before. But yeah, so I'm going to do it from the 24th to the 24th. And my goals are no spend in February. Obviously petrol and my car wash isn't included in that, or like food bits, but obviously like takeaways, shopping, anything like that is a spend. And then I'm going to be very optimistic, but I want to make £200 from my Etsy shop. So I've actually already, I won't really count it, but my digital products, I've already actually made like £110, so that is amazing. But I want to make a further 200 from the actual physical products, so I'm really hoping that can happen. And then my third goal is to pay my car tax in one payment, which, yay, that's really good. So I will do the key when we come to do my weekly check-in, because I'm really just cautious now that my phone is gonna, I don't know, mess up. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you are the giveaway winner, do message me as soon as you can, so that I can get that sent out to you. And yeah, my next video will be my cash stuffing, which is very exciting. So I will see you all very, very